Hi, my name is Jay and I'm a Google Enterprise Sales Engineer for Google Applications. Today I'm here to talk to you about Drive for Work and how it can help your organization be more efficient and collaborative while also having the administrative controls that enterprises expect. Our demo today will focus around a mobile workforce. In this scenario, Matt is a customer service technician for an industrial boiler company. Without Drive for Work, Matt has a pretty tough day. At 6 a.m., he comes in to print the latest documentation for today's visits, packs all the documentation required into his truck, and finally heads to the client site. Once there, he realizes that the service order has the wrong product number and needs to call headquarters for help. Without documentation, Matt has to try to understand the procedures over the phone and then has to call back sometime later for additional help. The first client of the day is happy, but Matt had to skip lunch and is late for his next appointment. At the end of the day, Matt has to update his documentation. He has no time for his friends and no time for his family. So what's wrong with the way that Matt's working? Matt has restricted access to the documentation that's on the file servers. All he gets are outdated printouts that he has to carry with him. Despite new technologies that most of us are used to using at home, Matt's work is mostly stuck in a paper world. Anything that doesn't need paper has to be done on a heavy laptop. Although he uses the newest technology at home, his work phone is only used for calling. So let's see what his day looks like with Google Drive for Work. Okay, in this demo, I'll be playing the part of Matt. One of my colleagues, Hillary, will be playing the part of Shiro, the product specialist. When I open Drive, I can see two folders, Service Manuals and Work Orders. Under Work Orders, I can see my work for the day. I also have an archive, and since I have unlimited storage, I don't have to worry about deleting or archiving. Everything that I have ever done is online and available. There's no quota for me to manage. I also have the service manuals for all the products that I support. I'll switch it to a thumbnail view. This can be any file type. We could also have streaming videos available. So I've arrived on site with my tablet. Let's take a look at our first work order for the day for Spark Engineering. This is a Word document, but I can open and view it, or even edit it from my tablet in Google's Office compatibility mode. Okay, it looks serious. The boiler's dry firing. Let's find the manual for this part. I'll copy and paste that into my search. This could just as easily be a link. As soon as I paste it into search, Drive suggests a document. Search looks at titles, metadata, and also the contents of the document. Uh-oh, this isn't the right part, and I have no idea what the part should be. I think we need to call our product specialist. I'm not very good at typing, so I'll just use my voice. Shiro, the part number on this work order is wrong. Have you got time for a quick hangout? Let me disable this mic so we don't get feedback.
Hey Matt, how you going?
Hey Shiro, good thanks. Thanks for taking this call. Yeah, look, I've come on site and the part number it's not for this boiler. Let me just flip the camera around so you can see what I'm seeing.
Great. Ah, okay.
All right, so this is the boiler that I have. Um, yeah, are you familiar with this one?
Yeah, definitely. It looks to me like you're going to need an 0832. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and bring up those specs for you if you like, and I can walk you through it.
Great, thanks.
Okay, I'll just share my screen with you right here. Can you see that?
Yes, yep, I can see it, thanks.
Okay, so if you take a look on the left-hand side at the heat exchanger,
Right.
So you're going to want to take out those 8 screws and replace the blue wire.
Okay, so I'm going to replace the blue wire.
Yeah, not the red one, the blue one, and then you seal up those 8 screws again and you should be good to go.
Okay, great. I think I've got it. Could you throw that document in my folder?
Sure, I'll do that right now for you.
Great. Thanks a lot, Shiro.
Okay, thanks Matt, good luck.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Shiro should have put that on our folder by now, so let's just refresh our folder. There it is. Now that I have the manual, I can be sure that I've got the right knowledge to fix this, and all before lunchtime. We'll go back to a work order folder so that we can update it. And scroll to the bottom, and there's a place for some comments. And again, I'll just use my voice. Replaced part 0832. Everything is working fine. I saved that, and I'm on to the next job. Now I'm going to switch to the desktop so I can show you what this looks like from an administrator's point of view. As soon as I go into reports, I can see a beautiful dashboard of what's happening in the domain. I'll go into audit so I can see what Matt and Shiro have been up to. Here I can see everything that Matt and Shiro have just done. I can also search and filter by users. And all of this is also available through an API, so I can create my own applications and dashboards. Drive for Work also comes with Google Vault, which provides e-discovery capabilities across email and Google Drive. This allows me to search for specific content which might be needed for compliance purposes. Again, let's see what Matt's been up to. And here you can see quickly and easily everything that Matt has been working on. I'm just going to go back to the admin console so I can show you a quick overview of device management. Mobile device management is included with Drive for Work. And here you'll see a list of all the devices in the domain. With each of these devices, I know who's using it, and I also have the capability to wipe the device, the account, or block the device. Great. So as I reload the presentation, I want you to think about how this might work for other types of mobile workforces, whether that be salespeople or insurance agents, whoever it might be that needs remote access to a common repository or needs the latest information quickly. So what specifically is Drive for Work? Certainly Drive for Work stores files, but file storage is just a small part of what you would need to do at work. You also need to create content, share it, publish it, and find it. And you need to connect with others working on similar projects or easily communicate with colleagues. Google Drive gives you the foundation for a new way to work, one that fits better with an always-on global workforce. And since Drive is part of the Google Apps platform, you'll be able to collaborate on documents, publish content to websites and in internal networks, and connect with remote teams. The demo was based around a mobile workforce use case, but it's not hard to see how Drive for Work can help solve other business problems, working within a project team or sharing content with partners and customers. With Drive for Work, Matt was able to have his work move with him, and not just view those documents, but edit them on his mobile device. In addition, Matt could stay connected to the experts that help him do his job. There was no need to reschedule for another day. So how does Drive help companies? Let's look at some of the specific benefits of Drive, starting with end users and then dive into the IT perspective. Drive not only has native apps for Android and iOS, but provides an experience users expect from Google, fast and fluid, with the ability to not just view files but actually edit them. And with Google Search and OCR, you can find everything instantly, including handwritten notes. Drive's mobile activity feed shows everything that's happening with files or folders, letting Drive become the inbox for your content, not just an access point. And Drive comes with mobile device management built in. So IT can feel comfortable no matter what device a user chooses. Drive is also designed for teams, not just giving teams a way to share documents and folders, but also letting them collaborate in real time or co-create content with Google Docs. Drive's version control ensures everyone is working with the latest copy of a file, and the activity feed makes it easy to see who made what change when, without having to ask or dig around your inbox. And with screen sharing and video chat, teams can work together in ways they never imagined, no matter where team members are located. While Google Formats provide real-time collaboration, it's important to remember that Drive works with all of your files. We want Drive to be the home for all your work, so we're committed to making Drive work well with all the major file types and editing tools that companies use. Drive includes viewers for over 40 popular file types, including streaming of high-definition video and audio. It also lets you easily edit Office files on mobile devices and on the desktop, even if you don't have Office installed. With Drive, there are no limits to slow you down. Unlimited storage means no more managing quotas ever. Drive supports files up to 5 terabytes in size, and is available in over 70 languages, so there's no reason not to store your files and archives in Drive. And Drive is built on Google's globally optimized data center network, so performance and availability are world-class. In addition to being available, data also needs to be secure. Google's infrastructure has all the major security certifications, plus a team of over 400 security engineers working full-time to protect our systems and our users. Drive includes audit reports that let you track all user activities and security controls so you can customize Drive for your organization's needs. Data in Drive is encrypted at rest and in transit, and mobile security is built in. Drive gives you company-wide file search, and in the coming months we'll be adding additional archiving and e-discovery tools. And Google is constantly coming up with new ways to detect security threats, so you'll benefit from innovations like suspicious login detection. Drive is easy to manage, with a centralized admin panel and convenient management tools. It integrates with your existing authentication systems, and with Drive's reporting features, it's easy to visualize usage and sharing trends. Finally, Drive is extensible, so it can meet the needs of your business. Hundreds of solution providers have integrated with Drive, including enterprise software like Salesforce and Jive. And Drive extensions let you do more, from advanced security tools to Gantt charts and fax integration. And the same APIs, SDKs, and scripting engine are available to you, so you can build your own workflows, your own extensions, and your own mobile apps. So let's take a look at a couple of current customers. Briggs & Stratton is the world's largest manufacturer of air-cooled gasoline engines and has about 6,000 employees. Lee Krautkramer is the lead plant engineer at Briggs, and he was frustrated by the paper-based processes on the factory floor. Before Google, factory workers received paper-based work instructions and quality forms. Any changes on the line required manual reprinting and redistribution. Also, any quality problems weren't detected until after the fact when the paper forms were collected and analyzed. The process was painful, and Lee and his team knew there had to be a better way. They decided to create a Google site that links to a Drive folder with work instructions, videos, and Google Forms to collect quality feedback. Now workers can access the latest instructions on the site, watch a video if they don't understand something, and use Google Forms for instant feedback. They're saving lots of time, cutting down on expensive errors, and employees are much happier. Katz Americas is the largest manufacturer of beverage coasters in the Americas. They're leaders in the promotional product space with their creative custom coasters. Katz has around 60 employees. Promotional products is a highly competitive industry and one that's being pressured as more and more marketing budget moves online. Kat's sales team needed to move fast to win deals. A few hours on a proposal could be the difference between winning the business and losing it. But hours were being wasted. Mock-ups for proposals, typically large files, were sent to clients using FTP or email. Edits and revisions were discussed on the phone or in email. In-person meetings were often needed. As a result, it could take weeks from the initial meeting to the final proposal. Katz now uses Google Drive to collaborate on sales proposals. Soon after the first meeting with a potential client, the sales lead creates a Drive folder with a document describing the client need and context. The creative team uses the information to create design concepts and mock-ups, which they share in the same folder. The sales lead can immediately see the mock-ups from their mobile device and provide feedback. When the mock-ups are ready, they can share them immediately with their customer and make any changes or final revisions immediately. Katz has taken their time from handshake to contract from weeks to less than a day. Clients are thrilled with how quickly they get to see mock-ups and proposals. Katz is growing at double-digit rates at a time when their competitors are struggling to grow. Google Drive has over 190 million monthly active users, and over 5 million businesses are already using Google Apps. Again, I just want you to take a moment to think about use cases in your own industry or in your own company. Things like speeding up sales proposals and marketing campaigns, sharing sales assets, product documentation, and HR policies and communications, and field sales and support, which we covered in our demonstration. So thank you very much for your time, and a special thank you to Hillary for connecting from our New Zealand office in order to assist with the demonstration. So thank you again. Bye.